Okay. One other very fascinating, factor behind this movement is the elimination of charts in the community. I haven't heard that before, but when I heard the reasoning behind it, it made a lot of sense, and I really liked the idea. As you pointed out, it can help take the focus away from volatility and trading to a more long-term investment mindset. Can you help us understand how there isn't a chart though? And does the chart on CoinMarketCap, for example, not count?
Yeah, great question. So I believe that too much staring at charts, regardless of what asset or metric or whatever you're looking at, is essentially bad for the brain. And that's like one of the 20 things that SPX 900 got right. When you are looking at charts, your limbic system and your kind of short-term system can get affected negatively. And ultimately, if you stare at charts all day, you kind of become a volatility junkie instead of a long-termist patient person who understands that all kinds of success in life is more of a marathon, brick by brick, and not a sprint, right? And the beauty here is that chart posting or chart watching is essentially considered taboo in the SPX 6900 community. And it actually liberates people because now instead of trading or trying to time the market, you simply DCA and you actually now have more time to focus on other pursuits like media creation, writing videos, onboarding others, evangelizing, etc. Right? And that's actually much more powerful compared to other coins where you would have most of the people simply be chartists, traders, tourists, and non-believers. And this, you essentially get shunned if you post charts, and that kind of keeps the community clean and pure, in my opinion. And it makes it so that this way, gradually over time, 70% plus of the holders are long-term investors and hardcore believers rather than short-term traders. And this is, I believe this is one of the 10 reasons why SPX 6900 has been so strong this cycle so far. And ultimately, I think that foundation will be one of the reasons why it goes to 100 billion plus, I think.
And how do you ensure though that there aren't any charts? That's the piece I think I'm struggling to understand. I love the idea and the concept and the goal of that, but how do you ensure there are?
Whenever anyone posts a chart, they essentially get shamed. It's a very powerful tactic. But of course, lovingly.
So the charts do exist, or do you mean if someone goes and creates one and then posts it?
As far as I know, the chart doesn't exist. But essentially, whenever anyone does post a chart, they get shamed. And essentially, the collective consciousness of SPX 6900, we refer to it as the cognosphere. It's essentially an invisible thread connecting all the SPX 6900 angels. And so it's a very powerful force because if anyone posts a chart, they're given kind of a one-strike rule. If they can find redemption and stop posting charts, then they are accepted into the community. But if they continue posting chart after chart, then they will not be retweeted, they will not be rated, they will not be promoted, and the community will disrespect them as cloud chasers and essentially demons.